this one. Oh, that's weird. I'm getting caught upstairs.
Angela didn't recognize Nora at all.
Serious trauma detected.
Sorry, family crap.
All she saw was a woman wearing a simple white shirt with jeans that accentuated all
Yeah, I don't think that many people enjoy this
her hair was tied
mode, to be honest.
with a few strands of skin to whisper into her neck. Was an exceptionally beautiful girl.
Uh-huh.
Other party goers had finally noticed. Boyfriend. Lady. Okay, better not piss off the grave.
Occasionally.
Keep standing up.
And there's occasionally we steal them off of other people just for the hell of it.
Everyone's stunned. Voice piped up. Crowd. Wow, actually looks. One looked at Angela. Widely. Always been proud of her look. Standing next to Nora, Angela looked dull and plain. Angela could sense the judgment of the crowd. We're burning hot with humility. Her own fault.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating. Medium.
How much? Nora was turning her drink. What happened? Nora's father had. Oh, Nora. Cried out. Nora, is that you?
Hostiles constructing.
Not going to
Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
for an IPC's elder daughter. Like Angela
Console online.
Laura, I'm sorry that Anthony is out on me as much as you. Bob snapped their father back to reality. About to hit Nora himself. Nora, Anthony is breaking off his engagement. Bad choice. Pregnant. Ruined that relationship. What does your sister have to do? Birth made Nora feel cold as ice. 5 years ago, father's cruelty
Entering new location. Difficulty rating
about to defend
hard.
herself when her stepmother, Wendy, said forward to restrain her father. Worried about right now.
Hostile construction initiated.
Precious anger is back. Wendy and Angela all sat together as a family. Nora sat her island too. Expression must make her look. What you really need to understand.
Console available.
Also, your sister's birthday. Why don't you give her the company that your mother left to you at the wedding and birthday gift? Angela added eagerly. Embarrassed all of us. Dragged the Greys down with you, and their reputation hasn't completely covered. A lot of mistakes up for. You start by giving me company. Ask the contract that you have prepared to buy the number instead. Transfer. Sign it.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating hard.
Grace had also refused to cancel it. Oh, they were all
Hostile construction initiated.
Or his mother. Already claimed the house. Now they were trying to take. Nora felt her stomach coiling. Angela's rage went to
An agent needs assistance.
for a glance outside.
Vital signs critical.
Wanting to waste any more time. Angela, congratulations on
Console active.
Found another glass.
Supply station available.
Nora stood up and shouted after her. Stop right there, Nora. As she reached the front porch, Angela came running up to block her path. Tell me the truth, Nora. Are you going to try and take Anthony back? Is that why you're really here? Nora shook her head. Get out of my way. Don't lie to me. I can see right through you. You're... Angela raised her arm, daring to slap Nora across the face. Nora caught her wrist. Still free of Nora's grasp. Flustered and embarrassed,
Room selected. Difficulty rating hard.
never marry someone like this. Ruined yourself with that little bastard child. There is a little brown anyway. Finally abandoned him like the father abandoned him.
Hostiles constructing.
Nora slapped
Hostile
Angela.
spawn from highlighted doors.
Falling out of hell. If I ever hear about my daughter again, I'm not holding back. One last warning glare at the sister, or return to life. Angela's cheeks sunk fiercely, trying for one with
Console available.
Those words about her child rang in her ears. about the whole situation depressed her all over again. But then now she's become very funny.
Room selected.
Still has
Difficulty
no
rating.
idea.
High value target.
For sure.
Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors.
My bad.
By the body. I'm going out for it, too. All have to leave. Back to her sleep. On his bed. And pocket of Paul and closing fingers.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
Lavish hotel lights. I'm fresh. I like the younger. Alex. The mole in the corner of an eye. Fine and touch. All his possible. Honor was restrained. The boy he was holding also wore a suit. Had buried his head in the man's shoulder. Casual onlooker might have assumed. My child. He had been taught to hide his face when he went out in public. The Hunt family feared the media might try to take photos of the youngest child, start trouble for him. Nora was in no mood to wonder about or appreciate. More important.
Yep.
The alarming idea. Frowned. Right at her. My son. My voice was deep melodious. Want to hear him speak a little more. Were driven away by his chilling aura. Nora's eyelids had now they widened around it. Before she could recover from her surprise, Ryan strode off. Her people in the lobby looked back as if she... Hushed whispers broke out amongst the crowd. Bad move. Heard many people have tried to get close to Mr. Hunt through his son, and he hates that more than anything. Last woman who tried to cozy on his youngest, some old man in the end. Overheard their comments, but Nora finally understood why Mr. Hunt took her head in disbelief at his arrogant
Room
approach.
selected. Difficulty rating. Hard.
Once Justin had left, his bodyguards also withdrew.
Ow.
After
I guess that's a bit of karma.
he went back to normal. The Hunt family.
Hostile construction initiated.
Made a silent protest. Around. After his son's abnormal behavior earlier that night.
Yes, ma'am?
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, okay.
Agent out of action. Agent down.
Ow.
That woman overcome his gunshot. Time.
Agent deceased.
She was utterly
Console online.
God, I hate having to go up and down the stairs to do something. Yeah, I'm doing my bedding when it's not fun going up and down the stairs. No, I'm throwing my bedding,
Entering new room.
doing stuff in the dryer and washer and all that, and it's upstairs.
Hostile construction initiated.
You see? I need help!
Vital signs critical. Console available. Entering new location. Difficulty rating hard. Hostile construction initiated. Console online. Supply station online. Entering new room. Difficulty rating hard. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors. Console active. Entering new location. Difficulty rating high value target. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors.
Let's clear out this.
I may or may not have gotten the revive high.
Corners of Nora's lips.
I may or may not have gotten a revive high.
After a moment of silence, Nolo said, "Fine." After all the
Well, next week, if I'm going to be going for skill tiers.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating hard.
for much.
Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted
I mean,
doors.
for me, I start with damage out of minor habit. No. Oh, no, 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 no.
Times on the kitchen off.
An agent needs assistance.
Ow. The main has come twice.
Agent down.
Fuckers down!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'll get you! You get up!
Especially the snipers.
It's not a hard contact once you
An agent needs assistance.
That's it.
make that
Wow, that's rude of them.
turn around and
Oh, fucking fire bullshit. That's the only have to fucking run since you don't have a pickup. If I'm correct, it's just the two. Fire starter over there. And then you have a fire starter to shoot over there?
Console active.
Angela Soffiter down charitable. How about it? Let's both take a step back.
Operator cleared to select new room.
I'll open her up. It had been father, a phenomenal guardian.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating hard. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors. Serious trauma detected. Console online. Supply station activated.
Ooh.
The doctor is one I'd ever seen.
Oh, right.
Operator selected. Select new
Don't
room to
forget, you can
proceed.
buy your... I think you can buy a pickup from this thing, yeah.
This to you. Not like you understand what I'm. Or I just. Don't stick to it. Only go bankrupt. Or I visit her brown and talk too much. Agitated, Angela demanded.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating hard. Hostile construction initiated.
On the heart. Nora, hello.
I fucking got this. Die!
Design critical. Serious trauma detected.
God damn it!
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Got you.
Well. I had a
Console available.
Laura laughed as she closed the door and got. As she turned,
Operator authorized to select new room.
always. Probably going. I did. Laura raised her eyebrows. Her aunt had given her a thousand.
Entering new room.
Or you, her aunt.
Difficulty rating.
None after what she said.
Hostiles constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
Or no. Or a cat. Have like eyes down.
Agent down.
Ow. I need the painkillers.
Which made it difficult for people. That man. Nice, like
available. Operator authorized to select new room. Entering new location. Difficulty rating. High value target.
Well, that's a big rift.
Constructing hostile
Well, that
combatant.
really is out of ammo.
Charming line.
He's got to keep a pistol, I guess.
What a wonderful coincidence. Again. Who would irritate?
I know, and I hated it.
That was allowed to go! I'll get you for that!
No!
Alright. Walk. Hormonal inject. Also, dropped out of school in the pregnant with another. How could I possibly marry? Unfair. Nora drifted off as she was down since got back with I'll show everyone just how clever you are until mother is dead. Get ready. Mother kept
Yep, when I found out of my
by her time by reading medical
assignment which is
surgical
horrible. Man, it's the SVD.
That's what she become.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating. Hard.
What is the next one?
Hostile construction initiated. Agent
Ah.
needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed. Console online.
At the time, it must have been some further use to her. Got up and walked out. Watched in a moment. Turned back and went after her. Can you give me all women? Fresh and dark. Laura contacted
Entering new
private
room.
investigator she
Difficulty
found
rating.
wanted to look for more
Hard.
information.
Constructing hostile combatant. Serious trauma detected.
I see you, Agent! See you, Agent!
Vital signs critical. Agent down. Agent deceased. Console online. Entering new room. Difficulty rating. High value target. Entering new location. Difficulty rating. Hard.
I'm there set. I'm blinded.
Armor won't take much more!
Console available. Supply station online. Entering new room. Difficulty rating. Hard. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors.
Esther watched him leave, feeling an impending sense.
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Console available.
Laura was puzzled. Because I locked her off her gate. Child's head. Chuckle.
It gave me a hard choice
Okay.
of upping my corruptions or my vigilance.
Child held up the menu. How about pepperoni?
Entering new room. Difficulty rating. High value target. Hostiles constructing.
All of them down.
Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors.
Grown up being taken care of by her.
Find them.
I'm with you!
Get to the chopper! No! No chopper! Ow! All you get is death. Oh, yes, yes. Give me that talent. That's the exact talent I got. Shit, I got the chatter and I have the pesty. Give myself an extra skill tier for 3 revives. And go feed the little skunk bug and probably let her out.
Difficulty rating, medium. constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
That's a good spot for a turret.
Console
Oh god,
online.
this pesty chatterbox combo is nasty.
Entering new room. Difficulty rating.
Kate,
Hard.
then the Black Forest Kate, unable to decide. In the end, and only after she decided that she'd have both, turned to head back to her mother. As she turned around, she saw a man walking towards her
Hostiles
aggressively.
constructing.
Stretched
Hostile
out
spawn
strong
from
arms,
highlighted
picked her up
doors.
and forcibly carried her toward the restaurant exit. You can't eat this, it's all junk food. Charity struggled fiercely. Come on, look at her. Help, someone kidnapped you. The noise attracted her woman. People gasped.
Immediate assistance.
Snatched the child and thought it was his son. I'm your father. Faster, he would come up. Held him by his hand. Helped him watch and see. That was my brother who acted. Justin was still Norman stubborn and petty. After all, like father like son.
Agent down.
And it was left to Chester to negotiate peace. He was just thinking of calling his parents for backup when he noticed that Justin had stopped in his tracks. Chester watched with surprise. Normally happened. Justin was frozen to the spot, still holding the child. Cherry was crying hard as her sobs wrapped her tiny little body. Touched Justin's face with her hand.
Console active.
You're my daddy. That's fine. Been about to adopt him. He's only 5. Still just a child. Justin's usually hard heart softened. Instead, he chided gently. Oh, really now? Crying and making a fuss just because of some food? Put the child back on the ground. Mary clasped his large hand tightly, though she was afraid he'd disappear. He looked up and said, "Have dinner together, Daddy." Yes, Daddy. This. Okay. A child sat opposite her, only the top of their hair visible to Justin. He assumed it was her daughter. Justin stopped staring and bent down to look at Cherry solemnly. "She's not your mummy." "Yes, she is. She is my mummy." Justin studied the child and said harshly, "Remember this. Don't ever trust any woman, especially a beautiful one." Cherry's eyes widened in
Room
outrage.
selected.
Why won't you
Difficulty
accept
rating.
mummy?
Hard.
She started crying again. Only this time they were hot, angry tears of sadness, not joy. "You don't recognize her as my mummy, then you're not my father." Justin was getting increasingly cross, and his face showed it. Ray quirked his
Hostiles
thought.
constructing.
How has that
Hostile
woman
spawn
bewitched
from
my son to
highlighted
make him say
doors.
something like that? He suddenly realized something and asked, "Did you come down here together?" Terry replied, "Of course." It was as he said. It seemed clear to himself why not that woman worked with another man's back. And now she was once again trying to seduce him by making him stop. It seems the verbal warning given her the previous night hadn't been enough. He spoke more forcefully this time. "You're not talking to her anymore." Cherry looked sadly over at her mother and confused. Then up at her big full father. In the end, she could finish and headed toward the end of the job.
An agent needs assistance.
Wanted to help her mommy bring that toast. However, I correct toast. Yeah,
Console
isn't my mommy good
active.
looking? So much prettier than lots of
Supply station online.
together again. Think how good you'll look. You'll make such an impressive couple.
There we
Justin
go.
stared at him in wonder. What on earth had that woman said to my son? Nora was close to falling asleep. She was curious as to why her daughter seemed to have been so exceptionally sensible the whole evening. She was usually such a fussy eater, but she hadn't picked anything off her pizza. She'd eaten the whole thing. Nora also couldn't understand why she was eating slowly. That was different too. Slightly worried. He rubbed his belly. He knew that he'd probably be grounded by his dad when he got back upstairs, but he'd dawdle for over an hour because he was reluctant to part with his mummy down the counter.
Entering new
Answer her
location.
question.
Difficulty
Well,
rating.
Charlie,
Medium.
I think I want another piece of cake. Mummy, I'm in the middle of a fierce team battle, said Cherry, not looking up from her phone. She continued to diss her teammates angrily. Careful of the one at the back. Hey, Chastity, how many times have you died already? Why are you so rubbish at this game? Rolling her eyes at her daughter's enthusiasm for the violent game, Nora walked over to open the door herself. It wasn't Justin standing outside, but a younger man. He looked about 20 years old. He was wearing casual clothes and slouched against the wall playing a game on his cell phone. His eyes were similar to Justin's but brighter, and he looked harmless. In fact, he looked exactly like she would expect a well-brought-up boy from a rich family to look. When he saw her opening the door, Chester lowered his voice and spoke into the phone. "I'm already away, so play this round without me." He turned it off and raised his head to look at Nora. It was astonishingly beautiful. Her cat-like eyes looked sleepy, though, and her voice was low as she asked, "Is something the matter?" Chester said, "Miss Smith, there is something delicate I'd like to discuss with you. I need you to give up this presidential suite and move to one downstairs." Nora raised her eyebrows. "Why?" He held out a check. "I'm afraid I can't disclose the reason behind this decision, but let me assure you it has not been taken lightly. As you are no doubt aware, this hotel belongs to the Hunts. According to our regulations, if we cancel a booking without reason, we'll pay double for breaching the contract. Yes, for
Hostiles
$5,000.
constructing. Hostile spawn from highlighted doors.
So I look like I'm strapped for cash or something. Why is everyone trying to buy me off?" Seeing that she wasn't getting in, Chester turned more threatening. "Don't agree? Then I'll have to ask security to throw you out. I'm sure you don't want things to escalate like that, right?" "How dare you?" Chester cracked finally revealed the reason why she needed to leave the room. "Miss Smith, you're trying to seduce my older brother, Justin. I'm cutting you some slack because it isn't easy raising a child on your own. Otherwise, I wouldn't just be stopping it in teeth and orders for I mean, sorry. In that station, you were so misguided. Clearly wasn't interested in understanding the real reason. How have I tried to seduce him?
Console
Chester was angry.
active.
The audacity of this woman.
Oh, that was naked.
Didn't you spend a ton of money to stay in the room right next door to him so you could take advantage of the proximity? You've managed to deceive the child. I'm not that stupid. I've looked into you. Your fiancé broke off your engagement and you were unmarried when you gave birth. What makes a woman like you think you're worthy of my brother? What?
Entering new
I missed
room.
something. How am I in the
Difficulty
wrong
rating.
just by staying
High
next
value
door?
target.
What makes Justin so superior? Nora was fed up. Though no one's worthy of staying in this room, is that it?
Constructing hostile combatant.
Esther wasn't keen on her change of attitude. Reply was sarcastic. Of course not. My brother has discovered that Dr. Athena is staying in this hotel. When he finds her, he'll invite her to stay with him. Only to distinguish guests like that deserve to stay next door to my brother. Nora was puzzled. How did he find out Athena was staying here, and not that I'm her? He wasn't afraid of that. Getting entangled with a man like that would be problematic. She thought for a moment. Then she took the check from Chester's hand and said lightly, "Thanks." Someone else to help us with the transfer. Chester breathed a sigh of relief. Thank goodness for that. The new suite downstairs wasn't as good as the two top-class ones up here, but it was plenty big enough for 3 people. Most importantly, the new key card wouldn't allow access to the top floor, meaning she wouldn't have any chance of running into Pete anymore, let alone Justin. Why did you ask me though? Chester was perplexed as he returned to his own room, but he decided to think no more of it. You don't have to thank me, Justin. Favor to you makes up for my mistake earlier with Pete. Justin was sitting at a large desk, both hands tapping away quickly on his keyboard. Without even looking up, he chided him in a low voice. Why are you calling me trouble? Chester frowned. Why would he say that accent his brother's words? I think I know I think for what he tried to join Justin and saw that the computer screen was covered in intertwined lines. A red dot was moving slowly. It was Dr. Athena, the person Justin had been keeping tabs on for half an hour, tracking her movements. Suddenly, the red dot flashed a few times and disappeared. "You've lost her, Justin," said Chester before he could stop himself. Justin swore and glared at his brother. "See that?" growled. Chester instantly shut up. Lawrence glanced at Chester and sighed inwardly. The Hunt family was so complicated, and all Justin's other relatives were like him, highly intelligent and hard to read. Such a simpleton. He coughed and said, "Mr. Hunt, why would she go offline?" Justin shook his head. He'd been tracking her himself this time, as finding her was so crucial. Her surgical skills were invaluable to his family. Only the 3 men in that room, Elf, Chester, and Lawrence, about his desire to find her. There's no way Athena could have been tipped off. Must have been a coincidence. The hotel was very efficient. Half an hour later, Nora was already settled in the study of her new suite. After she'd successfully blocked an external attack, she called Solo, who tried to explain. "Sorry, Mr. Hunt found a top-class hacker from somewhere and got information on you from me. At the moment, he's only found out that you're staying at the Hotel Finest. Your exact location hasn't been exposed yet." Said Nora. "Be more careful next time." Hung up and went to check on Cherry. The child was seemingly already asleep in her new bedroom. Nora went to her own room and collapsed on the bed, finally able to sleep, exhausted after her full-on day. 2 minutes later, Cherry eased her bedroom door open and poked her head out. After confirming that her mother was asleep, gently closed the door, took out her cell phone, and logged back onto her game. Chester was relieved. "You're finally back, leader. Where have you been?" Cherry groaned. "Oh, the idiot. Man, did we change rooms, totally out of the blue." "What? Which idiot is that? How dare they bully our leader? I hope he chokes to death on a glass of water." Chester didn't think any more of it after that. After all, you meet all kinds of strange people with snakes. "Didn't you say yesterday that you're back in California after living abroad all this time? I've come all this way to look for you. Where are you staying? The top-class suite next to mine just so happens to be vacant. Phone me?"
Electrical
They
hazard
hadn't found
simulation
Athena yet, so it was
activated.
still empty. In response, he heard
Entering
Sweet
new
Cherry
location.
scolding him.
Difficulty
"Get into
rating.
position, Cherry.
Hard.
Even the monsters in the river are better than you at getting into their positions." It was only after she scolded him that she replied, "I'm staying at the Hotel Finest." Chester spluttered and started coughing violently. Once he'd recovered his breath, he
Oh
said,
God.
"I'm at Hotel Finest too. I'll come to you." Okay. Terry and Chesty had known each other for over 6 months. They got along well and were good friends. They'd already planned to meet when she got back to the
Hostiles
States,
constructed.
so she agreed as soon as Chester
Hostiles spawn
suggested
from
the idea.
highlighted doors.
"Which room are you in?" he asked Terry. Terry was about to tell him when he suddenly thought of something. "Not tonight, my mom's free. Let's meet tomorrow instead." He laughed. Everyone in there sounded like a little girl experiencing a blood pressure as a gorilla across the middle-aged man. At least not looking for a man or a woman. Terry grinned. Jerry were only shocked at how intelligent she was for her age. Terry had never met a child who played games as well as she. But her sharp personality made Angel's question with when Nora was a child, was also extremely intelligent. People sometimes thought Nora was superhuman because of how extreme her intelligence was. That's why Nora didn't think Jerry's intelligence was that unusual. It was probably genetic. The humidity in California was mild and windy and dry in summer, making it just right for sleeping comfortably. With the curtains closed, Nora's room was completely dark, slept soundly. It was the middle of the day when she finally opened her eyes. Very ordered herself takeout. At entrance, Angela watched Anthony enter the lobby. In a hurry, clenched her fist. Over the past few days, Anthony's attitude had been something whenever she called. All he talked to her about was ideally and publishing life. She sensed that something was wrong, so she trailed him for months, most of it until he turned. But the finest was one of the
Immediate medical assistance needed. Console available.
Jeez.
Sorry if this is obnoxious, but I got your number from the hotel bar. Please meet me there at 8 p.m. X. He looked at the setup in front of him with satisfaction. He wasn't clear on how he'd offended the pretty woman when he last saw her. He was confident she would definitely fall for him this time. After all, no woman would be able to resist a romantic move like this. Respond to his message. After a few minutes, Anthony messaged out to his friends. 8 p.m. tonight, Hotel Finest Bar. Be there or be square. He'd reserved the whole place, and he wanted his friends to come and cheer him on. Didn't realize that he'd accidentally sent Angela the message too. Angela's phone buzzed in her hand. Looked down at the message that had just arrived. Anthony left the bar, and the waiters whispered to each other. What's Mr. Gray up to? He's prepared a huge surprise. He must be intending to propose, right? Whoever he's getting engaged to is so lucky. Angela's cheeks turned pink in embarrassment as she listened to them speculate and reread the message from Anthony. How could she have suspected that he was being unfaithful? She really should have trusted him. She couldn't help laughing. His tone was exactly the same as any other message. If she hadn't secretly seen all the preparations, she would never have imagined.
Electrical hazard activated.
She walked out of the bar
Entering
in a
new
good mood.
room. Difficulty
Then
rating.
she spotted Nora,
Hard.
who had come downstairs to pick up her takeout. Despite being in her pajamas and slippers and looking half asleep still, she was incredibly attractive. There was a lot of watching her. How can she possibly afford to stay here? Angela thought enviously, her fists clenching again.
Hostile construction
She must be pretending
initiated.
to be rich. You don't even have to work anymore, yet you still insist on staying in this hotel. What's the plan? To chase some rich guy? Spending money on Nora carries her but no money. She really Pat like I swept the corner until she
available.
The girl sighed deeply. Mommy, I'm bored. Laura stroked her face and asked, why are you... The weekend, Harry explained. All the school kids are on holiday. Nora smiled. She often felt that Cherry might have forgotten that she was just a kindergartner. Asked Cherry her food and asked, what do you want to do? I'll spend some time with you. It's fine, Mummy, you're busy. Cherry put on her sensible face and her round eyes darted about. Can you get Mrs. Lewis to walk around the hotel with me tonight at 8? Nora pretended not to notice her daughter trying to be sneaky and chuckled softly. Sure. Her daughter was very cheeky and always coming up with all sorts of eccentric ideas. She'd also always been a smart, sensible child. Never let anyone take advantage of her. Nora didn't need to worry about her going for a walk with Mrs. Lewis.
Room selected.
What Nora
Difficulty
didn't
rating,
realize, however,
medium.
was that Cherry was beginning to use her extreme intelligence for mischief. No mother would expect their 5-year-old to come up with such elaborate fun. But Cherry was very different from other children. As 8 p.m. approached, they finished eating, tidied up, and got ready to leave the room. They split up once they got out into the hallway. Nora headed down to the bar. Cherry watched her mum get in the elevator before taking out her phone and sending a message. Jesse, I'm
Constructing
ready.
hostile
Where are you?
combatant.
Esther's reply came almost instantly. Table 28 at the cafe on the first floor. I'll be waiting for you here. Cherry grinned. Okie dokie, I'll be there right away. The bar on the first floor of the hotel was already overflowing. Anthony was quite removed from California. Inviting the party and also the bar. Bright lights shining across the entire bar of blue. Dressed in a long red gown.
Agent down.
Ooh.
She was surrounded by her. I felt fine. It's not cheap at all. Anthony must have big plans in mind. Propose.
Console
I'm sure.
online.
Isn't your sister back? That's the end of it,
Supply
right? Their
station
engagement
activated.
officially be considered cancelled. All her fault. Spent all those years hiding abroad, refusing to do anything about the engagement. Married Anthony a long time ago, if not for her. Hey, what is she doing here? Toward the entrance. Nora had dressed just as casually that evening as in the previous days since her return to California. Wearing comfortably fitted jeans, a black t-shirt that set off the skin around her neck, making it look so fair that it practically glowed white. She was expressionless. Her eyes were slightly lidded. She gave off a world. She drew the attention of the entire party as soon. The moment she walked into the bar, a waiter rushed to the back to hiss to Anthony. "The Grey, she's here." Anthony stood up immediately. "Get ready." The loud music in the bar gave Nora a headache. Spotted Angela, she headed over toward her. Before she had made it very far, heard her sister sneer pretentiously. "Why are you here, Nora? Anthony will never agree to meet you." Her friends were quick to chime in. "Nora, you must have heard that Anthony is going to propose tonight. Don't make a scene. You were the one who screwed around, cheating and getting yourself pregnant before. That's why Anthony dumped you. Are you here to harass him again? Aren't you ashamed? Even if you are a little prettier now, still got your kid to deal with. Why would he ever pay attention to you? Just give it up." Their voices were loud and hateful, but the music was much louder. It quickly drowned out many of their spiteful words, but the standoff between Nora and Angela's followers really attracted much attention from the rest of the crowd. Nora wasn't interested in what they had to say. Focused on Angela. "Tell me where my son is." Angela approached her with a sardonic smile. She pointed to the sofa and spoke so that only the two of them could hear. "Nora, do you sit down nicely, watch tonight's show all the way through? Anthony, your blessing for everyone to hear. That, I'll tell you." Now Nora understood. Angela
Nope.
wanted to use the marriage proposal scene. Nora knew she didn't have a chance.
Electrical hazard detected.
That's the email. That's because that's the
Entering new
email I'm
room.
using.
So as long as
Difficulty
it was a
rating.
glimmer of hope,
High value target.
I was using the Superstar email. It's a
Entering new
whole.
location.
You can
Difficulty rating.
that's fine.
you can actually blend in with that for no reason.
She didn't understand how her sister. She's a parent. Something to hurt Nora. Hey, Nora. I wonder what things were. I can fix that. How is this Christmas?
Serious trauma
Without
detected.
you broken off your engagement in the first place. Nora felt glinted sharply at daggers at Angela. Well, I think all of us are hormonal. Child.
Hostile explosive trap detected. An agent needs assistance.
Her body had used time to carefully.
Console. Active.
Worked out perfectly in the long run, just like Mom said it would. Sure enough, Anthony has fallen in love with me. Nora was stunned at Angela's words. Is she really saying that she and her mother purposefully did that to me? And Angela continued, heedless of Nora's reaction. It really doesn't matter that you've slimmed down now. Thanks. What a waste of that face of yours. If you weren't stuck with that kid, you might have been able to find another man. But now? Anger roiled in Nora's eyes. She couldn't believe anyone could be so vicious. Had only been 5 when she'd been put on that hormone treatment. She was on the edge of losing her temper. Suddenly, all the lights in the bar went out, and the music came to an abrupt stop. 2 seconds later, a white spotlight shone at the center of the dance floor. Anthony was standing in the light, wearing a white, handsome and elegant as ever, holding a guitar in his hands. The moment he appeared, everyone in the bar screamed, "Anthony! Anthony!" Everyone in the bar out of his name, except Nora and Angela, smiled and then stretched out a finger and gestured for the crowd to quiet down. A hush instantly fell over the room. He strummed the guitar a few times. Take form. Familiar love song. Although it wasn't exactly a pro performance, it was a decent rendition. Angela stood up, tears flowing freely down her face. She couldn't believe it.
Electrical hazard
Anthony
activated.
Matthews. So handsome. and
Room
he was
selected. Difficulty
After
rating.
finishing the song,
High value
Anthony
target.
put down the guitar, held up the microphone and said, "I've got this whole place and got so many friends to join. Because I've got a special message for a certain person. From the very first moment I laid eyes on you,
Hostiles
I
constructing.
knew you were
Hostile spawn from highlighted
Yeah,
doors.
Anthony! Anthony! Everyone cheered again, building up the atmosphere to the climax. Anthony gave away. Immediately, a few pops went out, and the balloons on the ceiling burst, shattering the room with a shower of rose petals from above. Angela covered her face. Her eyes were filled with joyful surprise. And we were massive. She turned to her side and said, Anthony never did anything like this for you. Look at everything he does for me. 5 worth of 10 of it. Angela felt like she was blind. Her heart opened so hard when she recognized the Anthony staring at the other girl around her. It felt like she was going to burst from happiness. Stepped a step towards her. She couldn't help but
Immediate medical assistance needed.
It was the highlight of her life. didn't notice that Anthony was someone else. Then it did. Everyone else. And all he could think was dramatic enough to be a proposal. Has to at least let me take her out on a date, right? Angela stopped a few steps away from me. What did you think of the feeling? Almost uncontrollably. About to get down on one knee. Anthony.
Where is this guy going to see?
Confusion. Unable to
Oh, hey, cute brother, going to see what about you?
in front of Nora. Off with the object. Angela's eyes widened.
Getting away with that!
Nora definitely hadn't expected such a dramatic twist either. She had only seen Robin twice.
Hostile incinerator turret detected.
Looking over her shoulders, still have surprise and fury as Angela looked. Sight of her helped Nora calm down a little. She had been so upset that the horrible revelation that Angela and her stepmother had been responsible for her poor health as a child. Revenge was... Corners of her lips curled upward into a mischievous smile. Bright and dazzling as a blooming... made Anthony's eyes light up. He was about to say something, but Angela couldn't control herself anymore. Screamed, "Anthony!" It was only when he heard her voice that Anthony finally noticed Angela standing behind him. Frowned and asked, "What are you doing here?" Angela was still fantasizing that perhaps Anthony had mistaken someone else for her in the darkness. His question shattered her hope. She glared at Nora angrily. "You can't have him." She raised her hand to strike Nora. Anthony immediately jumped in to stop her. With a stern look, he snapped, "What are you doing, Angela? Don't make a scene." Angrily, "You actually defending her? Do you know?" Interrupted her. "Yourself, Angela. You're a mess. Can't you be more like Miss Anderson? Try getting some of her charm and charisma." Angela was stunned. Who did you say she was? Don't you know who she is?
Oh, sweet, I just got the jammer. Bye-bye, come.
It's not a hard process once you make the decision to build out a donor advised fund. Anthony was back by her question. "She's Isabel Anderson." I'd to see Nora leaning back leisurely on. Her lips curled into a smile. She said lazily, "Isabel is my middle name. I also have another name, Nora." The whole bar suddenly fell quiet for him. Everyone was getting more and more confused. Anthony stared at her in disbelief. "Don't think." I managed to. "Pricked you, Anthony. She's tricked us both. She did it on purpose just to make you look ridiculous. Turning us into Nora. Angela shouted to everyone around. "Around for? Get her. She's ruined everything." Lots of the people in the bar were friends with Angela as well as Anthony. In response to her cries, they began to surround Nora. At the sight of so many people crowding around her, Nora stretched and rolled her shoulders, warming up for the scene she knew was about to come. Meanwhile, Justin had just entered the lobby. He was about to go straight to the elevator when he heard a commotion in the bar. Glass walls spotted the woman on the sofa. There was a little more frostiness than usual, actually depression. There was malice on the faces of everyone around her. The looks of things. She was about to be assaulted by the whole group. They were about to start.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating. Hard.
Nora had been just about to jump into action. The sound of Justin's deep, fierce voice made her pause. Followed by a team of well-trained. Justin looked as elegant and commanding as ever. He was wearing a luxurious hand-tailored dance and expression exuded menacing aura. His cold eyes swept across the place, and he slowly said, "Kind of brawling or fighting tolerated in Hotel Finest." Nora, who had only just gotten into the mood to fight, slumped back on the couch. Gee, she thought, laughing a little. That guy sure has a lot of rules.
Okay.
It was effective.
Well, half
The
of
entire
them.
crowd was frozen, intimidated by Justin's overpowering aura. Anthony, thinking he could still be the one calling the shot, braced himself and asked, "Who are you?" Lawrence, who was Mr. Hunt from Hotel Finest, Justin Hunt, owner in he had heard that he was in California on a visit. His family had given 1,001 warnings to mess with the hunt.
Okay. Oh, I just noticed we have 2 lifetimes in play now.
Changed drastically.
You're the only one without it.
Boss had taken such a personal interest. But since he had set out the rules, they had to be enforced. Cleared his throat, called out to them.
Oh.
Tried to start a fight at Hotel Finest. "What's wrong with you all? Get out!" The chastened crowd began to hurry away. When Nora saw that turned to escape the rest of the group, a dark look flashed across her eyes. She grabbed Angela's arm. "Angela, something you haven't said?" Angela was already in a panic by this point. She glanced at Justin fearfully, wishing only to leave quickly. Lowered her voice and returned. "Quit acting crazy. Let go of me." "Okay." Nora let go of her arm. Angela heaved a sigh of relief, but as she turned away and was about to leave, a huge force struck her from behind, knocking the wheel. Angela hit the table in front of her and fell to the ground. She felt as if all her internal organs were aching. Stunned, she thought, "Nora just kicked me." Nora walked over and grabbed her by the hair. In a fervent tone, "Remember what you wanted to tell me now?" Angela's eyes widened. Desperately, she shouted, "Attacking me, Mr. Hunt." Justin frowned. That woman's kick, unexpectedly powerful. She had some pretty good moves, which made him feel as if his rescue had been unwasted. Lawrence stepped forward to reprimand. "Fighting is prohibited, Your Finest. Have no regard for Mr. Hunt's rules." Nora looked up slightly. Expression on her. Most well behaved and rude. Replied softly, "But I'm just one person. A whole." I was scared. It was self-defense. Angela screamed, "Ow!" Nora could see one of Angela's more loyal friends trying to respond to them boldly and ignoring the rule. After me, backed away slowly. No one would try and interrupt Angela. Planned to be harsh. Sisters, after all. She had only wanted to know the whereabouts. But now that she knew Angela and her mother had played a part,
Constructing hostile
with
combatant.
her hormones when she was only 5. Sprinted toward them. Dreadful voice. So,
Grenade out!
I'll talk. I'll talk. I'll tell you what I know about your other side. really don't know. I swear. You can break my nose if it turns out I'm lying. Angela had been vain since she was a child. Nora knew she would never
What's his name? Was out of cover.
Nora couldn't hide her disappointment. She bothered to waste any more time. When she passed by Justin, Nora thought of how he'd rushed in to defend her. Thanked him by getting violent himself. She wondered if he was embarrassed by her behavior. Wasn't she surprised? Turning her head to look at Justin. Back at her. Nine seated, unfathomable. Nora thought for a moment. Once she knew what she wanted to say, her lips parted.
Console
The moment she opened her
active.
mouth, she couldn't suppress a wide yawn. Justin was rendered speechless. Next to him, Lawrence was... It was bad enough she attacked that other woman. Mr. Hunt just let it happen. Now she's yawning in his face. Really pushing her luck. Thought appeared in her mind. The woman spoke. Sorry, I wasn't trying to cause trouble for you, Mr. Hunt. Lips flashed a little.
Room
Only a fool would believe
selected.
that.
Difficulty rating
He
medium.
was just about to give her a sarcastic reply when he heard his boss's simple, icy-cold reply. Correct place. Nora continued on her way. Justin stared at her as she walked away and narrowed his eyes. His actions had been decidedly straightforward.
Hostile construction initiated.
Calculated. But it also seemed like she hadn't gotten what she wanted. She looked a little sad. Found himself feeling compelled to help her. Otherwise, Nick might have been the whole Justin didn't respond. Lawrence continued.
We're losing
Really
people.
had to your way to the Do you think this the wrong way? Justin gave him a frosty look. Cherry had made her way to the cafe. Overall, this was a good ride. The door was open. Down to the cafe. Help herself though to find that Chesty had sent her several texts.
Damn it.
Console available.
Bye. Hey. Chester was already seated. 3 empty glasses in front of him, bored out of his mind. Yeah, table 28. That's right. You're here. Where are you? Look down. Look down and saw the top of a cowboy hat. Gaze continued down past the brim of the hat. Incredibly familiar.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating medium.
Chester was perplexed. He rubbed
Activating
his
chemical
eyes and
hazard.
opened them again. The child was still there in front of him. He became even more confused, and he nervously said into the phone, "Sure? I'm here, Chesty." Beside him was the small child speaking in a high-pitched voice. You're the same voice.
Hostile
Chester
construction
collapsed back into
initiated.
his chair as if he had just seen a ghost. He looked at Cherry incredulously and stammered, "Huh?" Cherry blinked her big round eyes. That's me. She hadn't expected to find out that her uncle was Chesty either. She had equal in her father. Cherry ended the call on her phone, calling the chair opposite, and sat down. Then she said to a waitress, "A glass of milk, please. I'm still growing up, so I can't drink coffee. Thank you." The waitress's heart melted into a puddle of goo at the sight of the grinning little kid. "Sure, kiddo, just a moment." Quickly ran up to him. Chester felt as if his eyes were full. Couldn't believe that his constant little kid.
That's one of ours.
Console online.
Messing with his dad. It was bad enough that Chester himself was messing around playing games all day long. No only grandson of the Hunt family. He was Justin's only son. Justin found out that he had been playing games with Pete. Chester swallowed hard. Felt like a dead man walking. Chester shuddered. Suddenly, he jumped to his feet anxiously. Okay, it's already 8:30. Justin will be getting back soon. You have to hurry and get back upstairs to do your homework, or your dad's gonna kill us both.
Entering new location.
$30 on the
Difficulty
table.
rating.
Grabbed
Medium.
Terry by the hand and ran out of the cafe with her as if they were competing in a sprint. But as he reached the hotel lobby, spotted Justin exiting the bar with a group of bodyguards and waiting by the elevator. Chester was shocked. He let go of Chesty's hand and said, "Go up the stairs to the second floor while I stop Justin. After that, hurry up to the top floor, and don't let anyone find you." Without waiting for Cherry to reply, Chester rushed toward Justin, trying to suppress his nervous, jittery energy. "I need to have a talk with you,
Hostile
Justin."
construction initiated.
Justin asked, "What kind of talk?" Chester braced himself against his brother's icy gaze, bit the bullet, and said, a heart-to-heart talk." "I'm not available right now," Justin said calmly. "Fine. Buy more time. Press the empty button for every part of him. It'll only take a little of your time, Justin." Justin narrowed his eyes, then with mild displeasure. "It better be important." "Justin, I think Chester racked his brains. Couldn't think of any trouble. "I don't," he mumbled out. I don't like women." He was dumbfounded that that was all he'd been able to come up with. "Thank you," mumbled his mother. Justin wanted to see her away, but his brother asked, "So I'd say, Justin, Chester rambled ceaselessly for the rest of the elevator ride, desperately trying to fill the time, failing to hide his nerves.
Console
When they
available.
reached the top floor and opened the door, he saw
Supply
Pete
station
sitting
online.
studying at his desk. He gave a huge sigh of relief. After watching Justin enter the study, Chester snuck over to Pete and winked. "Good work, kid. Made a fool of myself in that elevator, but I guess it was worth it." Pete's mind filled with questions as he tried to understand his uncle's inexplicable words. Wondered if Uncle Chester had gone mad. Downstairs in the lobby, Cherry was puzzled
Entering new room.
and watched her father
Difficulty rating.
enter the
High
elevator.
value target. Activating chemical hazard.
Before she could join them. Her uncle had told her to go to the top floor. There were 2 presidential suites on the top floor, and she didn't know which one she wanted to do. Cherry wondered if it
Hostiles
was
constructing.
possible that Daddy might be
Hostile
the dummy
spawn
next
from
door like he
highlighted
had told him
doors.
about. Decided to go to the top floor to look for her father anyway. Asked him why he had made her and her mum move to a different. Entered the elevator, pushed herself up on it, and pressed the button to set the elevator to the top floor. Hotel finance management was very strict. Guests had to use their room cards to get
Agent down.
After thinking about it, she decided to return for dinner. For her niece.
Hostile shock trap detected.
But negotiating with him for any information. Minded Angela. Breaking through. Tall figure jumped over and hugged her leg. "Honey, I love you so much." Glad for the interruption, Nora rubbed Cherry's head and asked softly. Cherry looked at the fingers. Didn't dare look Nora in the eyes, she lied. "We just walked around the hotel. It isn't any fun here at all. Mommy, let's go to bed." Nora sighed and opened the door. Then she turned around and checked against the wall, striking a pose like a model. I mean, if you miss my brother, then you can just look at me. You probably look just like me. We're twins, after all. Nora chuckled. Oh, sweetheart. My girl twins aren't identical. Like ordinary siblings. Very difficult for them to look exactly the same. Aw. After taking a bath, the two got ready for bed. Nora's cell phone rang. Call was from the Smith. She cast her eyes down, contemplating her not to answer, making her decision. Off the cell phone, her daughter. When Nora woke up the next, Jerry had already quietly gotten out of bed and was playing with Mrs. Boyce.
Yep, I already did.
Missed calls from the There was also one from her aunt Irene. Irene, who was her aunt's family, kindest to her during all these years. It was because of her that Nora still had a good relationship. Thinking she would get to speak with someone picked up very quickly. Father's voice. I was thinking that you'd already abandoned the family, Nora. She rolled her eyes lazily, looked out of bed to get... What's up? Don't see your attitude. What happened just... Sabotage on these... Actor.
Entering
You've
new
been saying for
location.
years that you wanted to
Difficulty
cancel your
rating.
engagement.
Nemesis.
Now that you've gotten your way, why? Nora sighed. It had always been like this, ever since she had been young. The moment she and her without even trying to find out the truth. He was depressingly
Damn.
said calmly, why didn't he propose to her? Going to, but you've messed everything up now. Come back right now and apologize to your sister. Otherwise, don't blame me if I
Difficulty
disown you.
increased.
What do you
Constructing Nemesis.
Nora was about to hang up, but Henry yelled angrily, you ungrateful, disobedient brat. This is no time for your attitude. We're in the middle of an
System
emergency with
malfunctioning.
Ryan. Do you even care? Nora paused. What's wrong with her? She has a brain
Hostile
tumor.
restore
If you
hive
have any
detected.
business, you'll have to come. Otherwise, you'll miss your chance to see her out for the last time. I'll be
System
right over.
online.
After hanging up, Nora quickly walked
Serious
up,
trauma
changed, and
detected.
went out. When the elevator arrived,
Ow.
Nora entered and made sure
Give me a sec, I gotta medkit myself
she
first.
leaned against the wall and kept her eyes glued to the floor on the ride down. She overheard the discussion between the two other women. Inappropriate for him to treat you like that. Surely it's corporal punishment. Don't be ridiculous. We were sent by the old lady. Doesn't talk much at all. I've heard he might be autistic. Behaves so badly. I have to admit, it felt a little good when I saw him be reprimanded. Rich is no excuse. Still has to listen to it.
Hostile stinger hive
What if the
detected.
father finds out? I'll also find out and that will be Pete's fault. That man is very strict with his son. Might be angry if Pete makes him fun, but the child is so quiet and stubborn. If I didn't give him much, Betty wouldn't say a word about it to his father. When the elevator arrived, he was like them frail. It felt exceptionally uncomfortable. Down to our floor.
An agent needs assistance.
That film scene definitely been talking about Justin Hunt's son. Nora cast her eyes down.
Hostile
and
phaser
decided
drone
to mind her own
detected.
business. Perhaps she had called for had already arrived. She was about to get in the car when she heard a commotion behind her. Oh, it was Justin, who had come out with his bodyguard. Nora looked away and spotted the car. Before the car started, she got back to the sight of the child being carried along with the other children. Although she hadn't gotten a clear view of his face,
Simulation
Child looked
terminated.
about the same
Collect
size
and
as
gather.
Jerry. He was likely about the same age as her.
No, depending on the amount of essay, yeah, it's the exact same.
Or Justin.
An agent is no
He
longer
was
in
stopped
your
by his
group.
bodyguard before she got
Oh, good luck.
Lawrence had already spotted her on her way over. Mockingly. I'm sure you'd like to express your gratitude to Mr. Hunt for his help yesterday. I bet you'd also like to ask for his contact information. I've already seen these methods a million times. I wish you'd try something more original.
I'm sure you're going until we die.
Justin, dressed in a black suit, kept looking straight ahead and climbed into his Bentley. He didn't see her. As the car started up, Nora's eyes narrowed angrily. Early chose to meddle. The idea of her good intentions being misunderstood infuriated her. She turned around. She paused after taking. Couldn't suppress her anger. She turned back to Lawrence and said,
it didn't load me over by you.
visit a psychiatrist when he has the time to spare. Narcissism is an illness.
Yeah, but it's probably
Taking this final
in the
character.
fucking room when you go to the next area to pick your weapons and skills.
And have the driver take her straight to the hospital her father had directed her to. Private visit.
Hopefully I'll fast rolling you over to you because I'm trapped here.
And entered the VIP ward. He hadn't even seen her aunt yet when Henry stormed toward her furiously with a contract in his hand. Nora, you have to sign the ownership transfer agreement for the company today and apologize to your sister while you're at it. Otherwise, not just you who will feel the consequences. Nora frowned. Before she could answer, a gentle but anxious voice said, "Are you trying to drive me to my grave, Henry?" On the hospital bed, a gentle, middle-aged woman wearing a hospital gown struggled to sit up. Nora up and down.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Her eyes turned red. You look so much like your mom now you've slimmed down.
Okay, it says choose back, but I'm still trapped over here.
You've had such a hard time all these. During Nora's years abroad, Henry had never given her a single cent. Irene, who had always sent her money,
Hopefully.
although it wasn't much, had been her way of showing kindness to her. Poor Nora. Interrupting the lovely moment.
Girl, track. This is crazy.
Is afraid to do it. Dr. Larson, the head of the Department of Neurology in this hospital, is Angela's professor. He begs him to do it. Maybe he'll be willing to take her.
Yeah, that one is such. Choose me how to fight Hunter.
Without the company, get engaged to your. Angela is terrible. We can't expect her to help when she's already under so much stress.
When I use them for my offensive, I have critical, strain, surgical, obliterate, and allegro. So everything damage-wise with rate of fire. Critical, I have 5. 5 on strain, 2 on surgical, 1 on obliterate, and allegro. Five. I have 5 reds, 1 blue, 2 yellows. Now what? Yeah, the main deal with the LMG is Tiger Outcast, from the Pestilence, the Chatterbox, and the Agonizing Bite from that one exotic vehicle. So I'm just amplifying my crits everywhere while getting fast pace. Plus, I'm also running trauma and fast hands for faster reload speed. Oh, especially with extra efficiency at 6, so I have a 65% chance of not using a med kit. But, because since I have a shit ton of crit, I have a 15%, I have a 5% repair of missing armor. And then I have a giant rush at 2 for when they get close up. Plus the extra for that magazine. Nice. But I'm still trapped. Yeah, I feel like this is I might have to back out since it's not on me. Yep, I have a feeling when I leave, it'll be door open. Time to find out.
You are no longer in a group.
He serves his community. Billings will take care of anyone who asks for help. He doesn't care about the politics, and all this is politics. Best case, you'll convince your ops this is a bad idea and you should stand the fuck down, bend the knee.
Right. So, no Billings.
Priority objective available.
Facility detected. Combat simulation program active. Agent in need of backup. Agent requesting backup.
Priority objective available, Agent.
Agent down. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated. Friendly combatants nearby. Agent killed. An agent needs assistance. Received an invite to another agent's.
You guys are ready and up. I'm gonna go out here and start shit. If I can. Yeah.
Shade tech prohibited. Access denied. Deactivating Shade protocols. Entering combat simulation program.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mills is one of my
Safe
friends
area
on here.
entered. Combat simulation activated.
What's up? Bro, this is a... Hey, Hey, me and the guy who remains, this is all we do is descent. We know, yeah, passive skills, no oxidizer, no attack drones, nothing like that. The best thing to have when you get the Nemesis is revive pod and foam. Yeah, remains that. Yeah, remains. That's my guy. Yeah, I already know, man. I can't tell you how many times we get on here with randoms and there'll be a hard room. They'll pick the easy room. That or they'll start out with the damn oxidizer. Or we'll get the Nemesis.
Yeah, you gotta switch it before you get to the Nemesis.
Even if you, yeah, but here's the thing: if you get it, even if you switch it, they still have the chance to have it. Found that out last week.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's just like
Room
if
selected. Difficulty
you leave
rating.
one of your skill spots
Hard.
open, they can take any skill they want.
But they can't have a skill that you don't have.
Oh, if you've had it, that's all it is. As long as you've had it, they can have it. You don't have to have it at that moment. I got a revive 5 also, guys. My mic's going to be off and on.
Hostile construction initiated.
Watch for friendly!
Agent down.
Flank us!
Console active. Operator cleared to select new room.
Yeah, it's on Nemesis.
Room selected. Difficulty rating. Hard.
Yeah, last week we were running. I think Remains was with me when it happened. Guy had oxidizer, got him to switch it. I think at like loop 4 or something like that. And when we got to Nemesis, Nemesis had the oxidizer. Granted, we still beat them, but yeah, they definitely had it. All it is Nemesis is just designed to mimic you. Yep, that's all I've been doing. Like, bro, I haven't even done this shit for the manhunt or the season.
Console.
I get on and go straight to the scent for the most part.
Supply station available.
No.
Operator authorized to select new room.
Yeah, I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game since it came out. Well, actually a week early because we got all the people that pre-bought it got the early release. But I've taken I took one break. I was about 6 months without playing it at all, and then I took another break for like 3 months not playing it at all. I'm not sure. I think it's like 5K,
Constructing hostile combatants.
4K, somewhere in there. Yeah, I do the same, run my own business, but I'm a fucking contractor, so I'm
Console
always working.
available.
Yeah.
I hear that shit. I wish I had it like that, that's for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it so fuck up the world.
Operator cleared to select new room.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, my quiet. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I'm in the Midwest area. Like, I'm in Cincinnati,
Entering new
Ohio.
location.
And,
Difficulty rating. Hard.
well, last year I did just under 250K.
Hostile construction
That's what I
initiated.
brought in after taxes, but before insurance and shit like that. Yeah, I made decent money last year. Yeah, but man, I worked so fucking much this year. I was working fucking 65 to 70-hour weeks. Yeah, I told the wife I'm not doing that this year. I told her, man, you know, because she makes decent money too.
Console
I mean,
available.
around here where I'm at, man, if a family of say 2 kids, a wife and a husband, man, if they can bring in 200 between the two of them, that's, you know, you live real good in Cincinnati area. And she does, I don't know, maybe 50K a year, maybe. But I told her next year, I told her next year, I'm not, well, this year, I should say. I told her this year, I'm not doing that. I told her as long as I can hit 100, I'm good.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating. High value target. Hostiles constructing.
Yeah, I worked a lot this year, man. I'm trying. At the start of last year, my house would be paid off. I had 9 more years on it. So last year, I made double mortgage payments every month. And my house will now be paid off. Come on! In 29. Yeah, once that's done, bro, I ain't doing nothing but sitting around with my kids for the most part. Sit back and watch them grow. I got to turn my mic off for a little bit.
An agent needs assistance. Vital signs critical. Room selected. Difficulty rating, medium. Hostile construction initiated. Console active. Entering new location. Difficulty rating, hard. Hostile construction initiated. Console online. Room selected. Difficulty rating, hard. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors. Immediate medical assistance needed. Console active. Supply station online. Difficulty rating, hard. Hostiles constructing. Hostiles spawn from highlighted doors. Vital signs critical. Console available. Entering new room. Difficulty rating, high value target. Hostile construction initiated. Agent down.
I got him, bro. Put my hive down.
Entering new location. Difficulty rating, high value target. Room selected. Difficulty rating, hard. Agent down. Serious trauma detected. An agent needs assistance.
Watch out, he's up top.
Agent vital signs 0. Agent down.
Watch your back.
Stand down. I'm out.
I'm stuck.
Shit.
An agent needs assistance.
Flag and engage.
Operator authorized to select.
Priority objective available.
Airstrike prohibited. Access denied. Deactivating Shade protocols. Entering combat simulation program. Safe area detected. Combat simulation activated. Entering new location. Difficulty rating hard. Hostile construction initiated.